Hello and welcome to another stream. Today I'll be probably a little bit more subdued for reasons. But yes, hello and welcome to Speedrun Not Fun. I'm actually recording this time, and also I just realized I should move my character back to the other corner. But yes, hello Skyla, how you doing? Time to have some fun attempting to beat this very hard game in less than 50 minutes. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, actually, quite possibly. Depending on, of course, when I get if and when I get a PB. Of course. If/when I get a PB is when I'll do that. The hope is I get a PB quick. The problem is, if I get a PB quick, I don't know how it'll be trying to practice to get better. So yeah, let's go. The most fun is in the any percent. Actually, what I find the funniest thing with just with everything is that my fastest prologue is technically still slower than like it's like just slight. It's like, how are you supposed to consistently get better? You gotten some lore? Ooh, lore. Yeah, lore. Always the hardest thing. Not for the general outline of the timeline. Oof. Oof. I have no clue how my PB got a 29 flipping prologue. Like, how? But yes, timeline fun. How out of the way is it that you have to go to like find this lore? How much time the time outline covers as of now? My brain's like 50 years? Maybe, probably less, depending on how detailed your timeline is, and what scale you chose to go for. It doesn't know that, like, you can fit about the same amount of stuff in 10 years as you can in 100 as you can in 1. 362. Wow. That's an old horror. Let's see, that's like... Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's... 1600s? Wow, that's a long time ago. I think my brain's like, that's actually the timeline that you see. That I think I've only ever seen in American stuff when they're doing like vaguely, wherever you decide to look for it. Interesting. If it's, my brain's thinking of that as wherever you look, you'll find lore. So hopefully, 1877. Ah. Okay, so your game's set in the future. Interesting. That sounds fun. For the sake of some people, my question is it space horror? Or are there space horror elements? Because that's the stuff that can be hard on people. Space horror. It's basically the same as ocean horror, except without, it's not space horror, no. Okay. It's just set in the future. I mean, my extensive experiences with, like, horror is largely through audio domain. Like, I've watched a lot of, like, horror TTRPG, horror, actual play podcasts. You love it when the timeline covers a lot of the world's history? I mean, that's just cool, isn't it? Oh, that's how you get that, okay. Okay, well, we go this way, I guess. I just don't want to waste too much time, because I'm 3 seconds behind my best to ever that level. The lore simply covers a lot of time because you love it. Yeah. Mine, I'm not sure about timelines. To be honest. Abbreviation. Now, what uncover quite quickly in game. The game covers the entire history of thing. So, my brain's thinking some sort of horror-related, some sort of company that did something bad. And that the acronym reveals what that thing that company did was bad. Basically. Also, I got a 2 minute and 30 second this level, which is, like, not, like, the best ever, but it was ridiculous getting that, like, speed yesterday. Oh, how did... Okay, seriously? How did I not go through that dream block? Something along those lines? Well, it definitely will be fun trying to play that. Ah! Didn't get that. Okay. Like, not ideal to not get that cycle, but... Oh, you butt! That, okay. Oh, that's why you do that initial... Okay. Well, that was random time loss. That sounds like a lot of fun, just exploring this world. $228. Oh, that was good. Full minute behind. Full minute ahead. Well, that's pretty good. Full minute ahead. Many places important to set history. Wait, 5 chapters. Oh, wow. I guess it depends on what you mean by chapters, because my brain's thinking chapters along the lines of Deltarune chapters, which are probably a lot bigger than most games' chapters. And, like, Nine in the Woods has chapters, and they're not. And it's not multiple separate games, it's just multiple separate time periods, kinda. A journey through many places important. Is it like you have like one primary location per chapter? Yeah, not separate full-on games. Yeah, okay. I mean, chapter-based storytelling is an interesting thing. I think my only experience with it is interactions with, what little I know of Minecraft story mode. Outside of that, I know nothing. of like, more traditional storytelling stuff. Boom. They were just built during different periods in the timeline. Interesting. Built during different periods during the timeline. That actually sounds really cool. Okay, so not my... Oh, you butt. Oh, that's supposed to be a super. Oh, you butt. I like the almost like lo-fi hip-hop sounds of Chapter 3. It's one of my favorite. I mean, Chapter 3 has like all 3 of my favorite Celeste-related soundtracks. The Chapter 3 D-side mix, the Chapter 3 B-side mix. They're all just amazing. Oh. Nope. I mean... Okay, really? Ah! Should have dashed a different direction. Ah, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay. My brain just realized I don't remember seeing like, my brain completely deleted like the entire information of the part of that room that wasn't relevant to what I was doing. Also, just missed it. Because if you can get on top of there early, what you can do is you can fast cycle that room. Okay, so this is far from my fastest this level. Because the most ridiculous thing yesterday was the fact that I managed to get to this room at around 3:30 seconds into the level. Which was not at all a thing I thought was, like, feasible for me anytime soon. Oh, you butt. Wait, how did I not lose my stamina at all? Also, I've learned a lot more. I've learned what a lot of these tricks are actually supposed to be. Which, you know, helps that I can actually tell what people are doing when they play Celeste nowadays. I've become ridiculously consistent at that trick, but I refuse to start not doing it the safe way, because the safe way means I'm losing time. Oh, I didn't. I held down. That's what happens. That's a thing that I do occasionally, is just forget that I need to not hold down while going and trying to do a cutscene. What the heck was that? I have so many questions right now. Okay, well, I knew that wasn't gonna work, but I was hoping it would. Didn't jump. Also, I love doing that room fast, just because that fast strat is ridiculously cool. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was so close to death. Okay. 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 Woo! Legations are connected. They were just built during the time period. Ooh, timeline. Oh, this. So you get the my brain just immediately goes chance to show off different architectural knowledge. Is you have around 400 years of architecture that you can mess around with. Instead of just, I mean, of course that does increase like the difficulty of making the assets, but also you get to show off what people did over the course of those 400 years. You have everything from like just pre-skyscraper to whatever you want for the future. Which is like a ridiculously broad range of stuff. Also, I'm pretty certain I'm gonna lose time here just because I'm pretty certain that this was a good. I had a good time for this level. Oh, I could demo there. Maybe getting that timing for a ultra dash. Ah. You don't know if you'll allow the player to go to the earliest site? I mean, makes sense, especially if, considering like doing that early of a time period would require doing a lot of that doesn't have as much like you don't see as much of the early business architecture anymore. I mean, you're talking about back when like the tallest buildings were basically big brick squares and bell towers. Okay, got that. Okay. I mean, that earliest site is just cool. I think would be mostly familiar nowadays to people who live in, like, small towns. Because that's my main exposure to that type of architecture myself. Ah, missed that. I love that route. It's ridiculous, but I think it's funny. And that's a thing you can do. Ah, didn't get the grab on there. The idea is that the earliest site evolved into the next. So the documents from the early site would be at the second site. Oh, that's cool. I need to figure out how to do the over-the-top strat here. Since that does save, like, 2 seconds, at least, like, a second. Not very, like, it's not, like, the most ridiculous time save, but Ah, didn't get the jump. Ah, the fact that you have to hold left, that trick where you get in front of the bubble, is so hard. Just because it requires some finagling of inputs. Okay, so I think this was probably on sub 4 pace for this level, but that's not happening anymore. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Kinda. One of the most ridiculous things is I actually watched someone play this casually do that. I almost accidentally skipped that bottom cloud in that previous room. And I didn't get the strawberry. Oh, nope. Wait, did I golded those 3 splits? How? Also, I love the fact that the best possible time is still 46 minutes. Like, huh? I guess it does make sense that they'd reuse the same site. Yeah, that's so cool. Just having, like, 5 different, like, architectural styles, even if it's... Oh... Maybe not, like, completely different, but, like, you know. Oh, that was... Hilariously, that's technically a bad Golden Ridge. Even if it was faster than my previous Golden Ridge time. So now let's see if we can actually do this fast. Oh no. Oh. Missed the fast route through that room. Let's see if we can do the fast route through this room. Ah! Almost! If I had just gone the extension that first time. Also, when you don't get an extension with the reverse, it's always like, how? Okay, so that's supposed to be left. So, I mean, sub-minute out of here is actually pretty good, considering I don't believe my PB did that, got a sub-minute out of there. Okay, that's actually supposed to be a hyper dash, not anything else, so still doing that wrong. Could definitely save time by not doing this route, but... Ah, you butt! Okay, we'll go the long way. I love how, like, the shortcut is down the long way, just because I know vaguely how to do that specific Archie. I mean, I know vaguely how to do all 3 major Archie places. I mean, that's... Oh... I can get a sub 2 minute into this section, actually. That's not infeasible. I mean, I was watching, like, top level speedrunners and seeing their times in, like, these levels, especially the ARB times, and going, those ARB times are basically my normal IL times. Which does make sense, considering I do have a... Wait, how am I... Wait, how am I that behind? Where does that checkpoint start? Ah! You dashed up there. Yeah, well, we're gonna do it the how are you... I don't remember how you're supposed to do it normally. Ah, like that. Okay. Wait, I didn't see a checkpoint marker for the start of dance. Ah! Okay. Probably can fast fall there. That's not exactly... Of course that me... Well, that was fun. That redirect causing that one to not get the thing. I wonder how much time I'm... I mean, I also haven't practiced near Temple at all. Like, I haven't done any ILs. What happened there? Okay, okay, so... Apparently, when you wall jump there, that's dangerous. Wait. So you're out of your game, and you have, like, documents that you can find from, like, the various time periods? That's actually really cool. Being able to just find that type of stuff. Just in the world, find the... I mean, it's supposed to be like in real life. It's one of the parts of history that's not shown. Is all the, you know, paperwork that people had to find. Okay. Guy, can you please break it? Well, that was time loss central. Oh, right. Okay. The good thing is I managed to get to Mirror Temple in most of the speedruns, my speedrun runs on Sunday. So I actually have some more experience than in Mirror Temple. Not a lot, but some. That was dangerous. Theo, could you please? Oh! I forgot I didn't hold down while doing that. So I didn't get the hyper. I'm doing decently well time-wise, but Oh! 2 more rooms. Really? Theo? Oh, wow. Actually, not bad for a Theo section. I mean, sub 8 minutes and 30 seconds is nothing to cry about for me. That was that Theo was terrible, apparently. Wow, how good was my mirror temple in my PB? How? might have to do a little bit more practice on this because I mean, honestly, most of my time save is going to be in the summit. If I can get anywhere close to a sub 15. Problem is, of course, my last summit run was an 18-minute summit, which I don't think will PB. Well, let's see. I got a 16.5-minute summit in my PB. Okay, so if I can get an at-all decent summit, which is around 15:30 or faster, okay. And it doesn't help that I'm also going for slightly riskier tricks. Though, honestly, the only level in which playing it safe actually saves any time is Forsaken City. What the heck was that? Because Forsaken City is the only one where it's actually worthwhile. Because you can actually get a sub 2 without even doing any speed tricks. And like a sub 2 minute is all you need to get a sub 50. Every other level, though, I'm fairly certain that the speed tricks actually make it as a lot bigger of a difference. Bigger than like, oh, you butt! The one time I got to Reflection on Sunday, I also did that. Oh. Okay, I kind of see how people do the thing where they go straight from one feather to the other. I could do 6B at some point, because it's definitely a feasible thing for me to do. Also, if people somehow get early to that wall. What was that? I have so many questions. Oh, actually, I think I have an idea for how people get early to that wall. Oh, good. Actually got that. Oh. Didn't get the extensions, which are necessary to skip the bubbles, and also I think that I'm not going the fastest way. I think going down there, right before there, is probably technically faster. Really? Huh. I know that this way is actually faster. I just don't know whether that my second room choice is actually correct. is what I did watch a how to speedrun the reflection. Like, I don't remember any of it. Also, this is actually one of my better hollows ever. Going directly to the wall, that's the first time I've ever done that. There are 5 sites with their history. You'll visit those sites and see their history that way. Oh, that's cool. So my first question would be, how many of those sites are, like, more contemporary? Like, how many of those are more, like, 20th century or 21st century? Also, best trick ever, taking advantage of the fact that the Kevin is faster than you can actually fall yourself to save time there. Oh, that's one of my first times through that room. Ah, that should have been a demo or something, or I should have just went a little lower. I mean, sub 30 seconds into rock bottom is not bad. Some 30 minutes into rock bottom is, I think. Well, didn't get the Hyper Bunny Hop, but did get to battling at sub 5. Also, I never noticed, like, I never really pay attention to the fact that this song has dubstep bass. Has kind of wubby bass. Which, I actually know what wubby bass is now. It's effectively switching, it's basically switching the bass between 2 different instruments really fast. Or 2 different timbres really fast. Which, if you're thinking about it, which, yeah. Seems ridiculously hard to, like, you could not recreate. It's not an effect you can do with an orchestra. I guess you could do it, like, a little bit, like, by having the trombone and bass play on alternate 8th notes or alternate 16th notes. Ah, bad. But that would be very, very difficult to coordinate. So it probably wouldn't be worthwhile to try to do dubstep with bass if you were doing a full orchestra thing. Though, if you could make it work, it would sound amazing. But yeah. Wait, most of them will be 20th century, and just one 19th and one 21st? I actually don't know any 21st century architectural styles, so that'd be honestly just really cool and for me, for everyone to look at. Well, that was bad. That room was Time Lost Central. How did I not die there? I shouldn't be complaining about deaths I didn't take, but also, what? How did I not die? Oh, that bass is still ridiculously amazing. Okay. I'm on track for one of my fastest times here to here. Oh! Managed to actually get the direct to battle in there. That was cool. I haven't gone to direct to battle in a little bit. So, I have actually ran a reflection on, like, a lot of the other levels. Unlike Mirror Temple. I've also ran Summit, so Summit should be fine. Whether it is or isn't will be, well, depends on how well I am capable of keeping up my cool through to... I think this is the oh yes, this is the final room. Final battling room. Come on. If I do this first try, this is sub 9 minute. Ah! Really? I choked there? That was, I need to review that just to figure out what the heck that death was. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the sub 9 minute, but... I don't know what the ideal time is with me at my skill for this level. Really? Because... Oh. Right, I forgot about that as a thing I could do to speed things up. And you can see that history that way. Oh, that's cool. 2 minutes ahead! Is yeah, that's my best ever rock bottom. Wow. What the crap? Okay. What does it even think my best possible time is? 47:30. If I got a 16 minute, that would be 50 minutes. Wait, my summit best for the summit. Wait, my summit best for summit is 13:30. How's my summit best for summit that good? 13:30. 13:30 summit best for summit. So most of them will be 23. I mean, you said there's 5 chapters, so it's basically 3 20th century ones. Thanks for the good luck, Mind Sire. How you doing? I'm going a bit crazy because according to this, my best possible time is a 13:30 summit. Which, I don't think is that feasible. Made some silly things for your map. Ooh! What types of silly things? But yeah. 13:30. Like, the fastest I've ever gotten was... I've gone very close to getting a sub 15 once with Summit. That's it. That's the best I've done. So, like, I think Forsaken City, big signs. Ooh! Time to write some signs and be silly. Yeah, okay, yeah, I could definitely get a sub... No, I could get a sub 9 reflection. That was my fastest... How is that... Well... I mean, it makes sense for my sub best to be well ahead of where I actually am, considering I'm doing checkpoints. So, you know. Time for Summit. And time to see if I can win. The real question being how big is my win? Oh. Meaning... Can I please get an extension? How did I end up over there? Well, that was... I mean, like... Like, there's a reason why I'm like, oh! I mean, actually... That's the first time in a bit that I've gone a sub... Like, normally a minute and a half is where I get to the second room in this section. In the second room in 500 meters. The fact that I'm... Oh, wow, that failed. Like, that's usually where I'm at the second room of 500 meters, so the fact that I'm at the, like, third or fourth room... Like, oh wow, I'm close to a sub 2 out of this level. Ah! Didn't get that. Okay, well. Really? We're just gonna go directly for it like that. Just because it's not worth it to waste time. This is still faster than usual because sub 2.5 minutes is a lot better than I usually get to here. Ah, oh, we're gonna go up. We should go safe strats when you're on PB pace. And the problem is, I haven't practiced the safe strat. Seriously? Well, part of why I'm failing here is because I'm not used to doing, I'm used to trying to do, demo hypers there, the dream hypers there. But I'm currently just panicking because I'm just not doing I'm trying to do safe strats, which apparently my brain doesn't recall how to do. It's, 4 minutes is not too bad here. I'm losing time. Anything for Sacred City, big signs. I mean... Okay, nope, we're not going to go for that when we're not practicing it. Rare case of me being smart enough to not try a strat. Really? Okay. Da, da, da. How did that not work? Wait, what the heck was that? Okay, well, let's play it a little safer because we don't want to... I really need to practice half these levels. Like... Ah! I don't know these levels apparently anymore. My brain is just not doing this very well. Okay, so basically after this run we're going to be doing some practicing of Summit because my knowledge of Summit is deteriorated significantly. Wait, really? Okay, so as long as I don't panic too much, we'll PB. I mean, I have panicked quite a bit already. Okay, we're not going for auto-scroller skip, because that's a good way to lose all your time. Okay, we went safe there. We are probably not going safe here, though. That's actually supposed to actually not be a... That strat's not supposed to be that dangerous, but apparently you end up slightly too far to that way, you just lose all momentum. Okay, that... I didn't know that. Largely because... Oh, you butt. You have to get that wall bounce to get enough height to get up there without that last auto-scroller. I mean, as I said, as long as I get a... what was it? It was 6... honestly, I think as long as I get a sub 17 summit, this is a PB. Not a good one, but, you know, it is a PB. If I can get a... Okay, we're not gonna go for art. We're gonna do the Archie into the bubble, but I don't think we're gonna go for the speed of actually doing the corner boost. Because that corner boost is not safe. What? I haven't, okay, that's a strat. That's a spot for the strat to not work. Okay, let's see. We're not going under here. A lot of the strats that I normally go for are not ones that I should go for here. This one, however, I don't think is that dangerous as a strat. Also, like, this is the first run of the day, so it's not like... It's not like I have to get a PB this time. But it would be nice if this would if I could PB this. Did not realize just how rusty I had become at Summit. Okay, let's drink some liquid. Really? Okay, let's see how much time we can actually save with a good 3,000 meters. Because I've actually practiced 3,000 meters. So what? You can actually go too high there? I'm so I love the fact that, like, I just fell apart after that, because I was just like, what? How do you lose? How? Oh, wait, that, oh right, you have to not... You have to not move forward there. Well, this is just me. We're gonna call this a practice run, and if it PBs, it PBs. Which is gonna be fun, because it's a actually good, like everything up. Well, okay. Also, I think in the future, I'm gonna have to actually just accept the fact that I'm gonna have the clicky clacks be very audible, because my hands be sweaty. And so, I probably should change that for further runs, because that'll help with late game a little bit. I really hate it when I don't get that double dash there. Oh, right. What I find the ridiculous thing is there are I forgot the timing for that, and I just immediately fell apart because... Oof, that was not great, but... Honestly, I'm not doing too bad, I don't think. Okay, I've been doing that neutral there. We're not doing that today, because that neutral is far from safe. We're taking all the flags. I have almost actually missed flag 10 before. And we technically don't need flag 8, like that one's actually the closest to an irrelevant flag at this point, but let's go for safety. I think we have 6, okay. Wonder what my fastest... what the... What? Okay. Looking over there and seeing that my best possible time still allows for flipping sub 50 is, like, makes me go, what the heck? Though, I guess it does make sense, considering I'm already at flag 3. Oh, nope, we're not getting a sub 50. I think if I wanted to get that sub 50, I would need to have executed flag 3 and flag 2 basically perfectly. But we're gonna get pretty darn close. And we actually recovered a lot of time in that last segment in 1500 meters. Like, the fact that we're getting as good of a time on Summit as we are, considering how crappy our the mid part of Summit was, like, heck. Actually, so yeah, GG. And also, oof, I'm warm. Oof, I'm flippin' warm. Let's drink some water. Probably should practice Summit a little bit before going on, just because, I mean, if you look at it, most of my time, well, I mean, also had time loss other places, but, like, the bulk of my time loss was just going into Summit. The first 2 segments were good, but 1500 and 2000 meters, and also 3000 meters, were all pretty darn bad. Pretty darn bad. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be trying to see if we can... We might do like a couple Summit ILs, and then move on to move back to PB, doing PB practice. But first, I'm taking a short break to stretch, drink some, and do some stuff. Okay, let's reset. Yes. And we can leave y'all with the credits. 50-20. Oh, that's gonna be hard to run against. Specifically, everything up to Summit was actually darn ridiculous. It was pretty darn good. Well, Mirror Temple also had a lot of room for improvement, a decent amount of room for improvement, but, you know. Most of the room for improvements in Summit. we're definitely gonna do some summit ILs just to... Whew. See if we can get my average time for various segments just as low as we can. Also, bad